Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to one of my favorite places in all of Thailand, Doi Chaang. We are up on this mountain. This mountain is actually famous for something you can see in the back right there. That is the coffee plantation. You might even be familiar with Doi Chaang coffee from abroad. They even ship to North America. They are very famous. But I love this place for so many reasons, even more than coffee, if you can believe that. This is a restaurant that my friend introduced me to, some Chinese food that is just so perfectly placed up here in this environment it really is so special. It's chilly, the air up here is cool and crisp, not so humid like in the majority of Thailand. Up here it is dry, and the food will reflect that. People up here need to stay warm, so the food is a little bit more fatty, very warming. We are definitely hungry. We are excited to be here. I hope you're having a beautiful day today. Welcome again to Doi Chaang, Chiang Rai, Northern Thailand. Yeah, I remember they have a huge frying pan, right? Can hear it from here.
Yeah.
So this restaurant is called Flying Sky, Flying to the Sky.
Yeah,
What a beautiful little garden as you walk inside. Oh yeah.
ไม่มีโต๊ะอันนี้จองไว้ไม่มี1 ชั่วโมงมา
1 ชั่วโมง.
1 ชั่วโมง sorry.
Do you remember him? What if we just wait for this lady right here? Okay. So it might be a half hour until our food is ready, so I'm just playing next to the meat jungle gym. All of the hanging meats. Oh man. That one's like half fat. It's like a 2-kilo chunk. 1 kilo is fat. You can see how they've just rubbed in the peppercorns, the hot peppercorns, and the Sichuan peppercorns. Look at that chunk. We are going to buy some of this to take home and some of the sausage too. But we're going to eat it here first, for sure.
What is the reason you sit at this table?
He said there's a family, the one table back there that looks open, there's a family on their way. So first time I came here by bicycle with my friend Peem. Today, now that everything is open again, the place is packed. So we are very lucky. We came in perfect timing for this front table right here.
Where can you put your phone?
It's okay. Space is tight, but the food here is amazing. So very happy to be here. Flying Sky.
English just say flying,
Flying.
but Chinese 飞天.
Okay.
天 is sky.
That's a cool name. It's just a one-word name. Flying.
Yes.
So it is popular to come up to Doi Chaang with some kind of tour, but I would recommend coming in your own car or, like I said, by bicycle. But it is a very steep climb to get up here. This is one of the most excellent climbs to test the legs. It is a challenge to get up here, so you are going to enjoy the food, enjoy the coffee when you finally make it. So don't just go to the big famous one. Find one of the smaller ones run by local families. Many hills in this province and the next province you can find wonderful communities of Aka and Hmong people also. And the local people in the north are Thai. And finally, the table that was sitting over here by the beautiful view, they're gone, so I'm just taking the chance. Do you know what that is? It is not rice. That is all coffee. So it has already been washed, and now it is getting dried. These right here are all, coffee plants. They grow perfectly at this elevation. We are at 1,300 meters, which is the exact elevation that coffee loves all over the world. You can check. And speaking of coffee, oh man, after this meal, I am gonna need a cup of coffee to be able to get us safely home. So, oh man, I'll leave you with that view. I'm gonna go make the way back to the table. You can see the menu behind right here. They have tons of dishes, but you do have to ask Whenever you see something that you get super excited about, make sure that they have the ingredients because everything on the menu is seasonal. They make the meat ingredients themselves here. They even cure the pork themselves. I love that. We're still high up, it's still chilly, and it's still food that you will just love when you are in this environment right here on Doi Chaang. What is up with that big blue awning behind us?
They made a huge more space for customer because you can see so many people just stand here and then no table go there.
They deserve it, for sure. How many people were here the first time you and I came here?
Only you and me.
It's just us, and we got to talk to the owner. Now he is slammed. He is so busy.
And then I said, I want more sausage to buy home. He said, you eat first. And then after you finish eating, and then go to get it.
Oh man. Be sure to enjoy the view from every angle. What a platter of porky goodness. Babe, do you know the difference between the two kinds of sausage? Is one like more fresh, or
No,
has one been hanging outside for longer?
they're the same.
Oh, okay. So it just shows you that it is handmade, because look how different the two are.
They're the same.
I guess it's just the different colors of two different pigs' intestines inside. And then here, the หมูสามชั้น ใช่ไหม?
Yeah.
หมูนึ่ง
La rou.
Oh man, La Rou. And this is called La Chang. So the name La comes from the season, and it's like, it's not really Christmas, but it is a traditional, it is like a festival time. You see many people pickling ingredients. The cabbage in the north of China, that's when they store all of the cabbage. Anyways, it's just how to get through the cold months, right? And La is one super tasty way that you can do it up here when you visit Doi Chaang. So don't forget to order the sampler plate of La Chang. Oh man, we can sample before the rest of the food gets here. Give thanks first. What a day, what a day. Oh, thank you. So awesome. So awesome. I'm very happy it was not what the menu says, you see. I was talking about the seasonal menu. This is even better though, because I like this vegetable even more. It's Chinese kale. It's even more healthy. And I asked him fry it with extra chilies and little oil. Cool. We got one plate of white rice so we can dig into these dishes while they're still hot. Which one do you want first? I know I can just serve you while you are at work behind the camera. Can definitely try these by themselves first, but I'm very excited to have these with the mantou. We're too lucky, man. So spicy, so fatty, and the agedness. Wow, inside, so the fat is super soft. Yeah, that is legit spicy. The fat is super soft, but then the meat is so firm and so wonderfully aged. Yeah, you see it just hanging all over the place. Oh man. Okay, follow that up with the next thing that just looks like a masterful combo of... Oops. It's slippery. I think that should be obvious. Look at that, it's just like glistening. It is just pure fat. It's pork belly, and those pigs are staying warm with that. Wow. Yeah, that is just straight up pork jerky. You can taste the zingy, the citrusy Sichuan peppercorn, the hua jiao. Oh man. It's almost like a thick jam, like the consistency of jam when you leave it in the fridge. Dude. Oh Onto the rice over here. Oh wow, that is smooth. Every piece, magnificent richness in every bite of this plate right here. Oh my gosh, you are gonna love that. I asked him for chilies. One of each color. Chai hua, flower vegetable. You see, Chinese kale. Yeah, it is a type of kale. The leaves are very thick, and you can eat the stalks. You can eat it raw, but it's awesome fried Chinese style. Smells, yeah, like spinach or like kale.
你先吃呗，先吃一点。馒头等你吃，谢谢。
Just a little more slimy than spinach. Crunchy like kale, the stalks are nice and fresh. And yeah, Chinese style is high heat and just really fast. Oh yeah. Oh. That is what it needs. This food is not nearly as spicy as Thai food, but there are still whole chilies like that in the dish. My favorite thing. I love mantou. So steamed buns, Chinese steamed buns called mantou. Mantou have nothing inside. They're still cooked in that same steamer, so you see the paper to stop it from sticking to the steamer pan. So Lee told me so many things about buying these on her way to school as a kid. And when I finally first took a trip to China with her, I just fell in love with these things also. Oh yeah. So if they are fresh, don't burn your hand when you do that. Because of course they're straight out of the steamer. They are so hot on the inside. So check first. But because you usually eat these things in cool weather, once you break it open like that, it cools down fast. So. I love just grabbing something like that, grabbing some oily, fatty meat like that. And then dip it in some soup, or just eat like that, just a snack. Love mantou. And this combo is so perfect. I prefer the meat with the bread, but then I prefer the vegetables with the rice. So it's great that in this location, both are like a very normal staple. So you can have both. You don't need to choose, you can have both. Which one was that?
Same as we eat in China, authentic platter. I try to make it by myself, but cannot.
When we lived at the university, we lived in the same floor, and at her window, she hung. She tried to make the salt and cured meat. She hung it. She missed her home so much. I just couldn't stop her. But in the dorm room, just imagine if you see a teacher, nonetheless. If you see your teacher hanging meat out the dorm room window. She said it didn't really work, but it was so awesome to see.
My favorite vegetables. 菜花的黄。The sausage I bought lot, I still have this much left. Because I'm
6 months in the fridge, in the freezer, obviously.
yeah, I'm just afraid I don't have to eat, so I just eat this much.
Yeah.
And now today we buy more, I can go back to finish that one.
Oh yeah, remember, let me give a shout out to our friend Carly. Carly, thank you. Carly was the one who bought you that gift. Because we were here on a live stream. We didn't make a video last time we were here. It was about 6 months ago, Carly. She still has one section she was saving, but today we can re-up.
Refill my
Thank you, Carly. Refill the... You can refill the fridge.
I learned this combo from Zhou. In China, we don't eat like
In
this.
China, we don't.
Learn from Zhou. They're very good. They're very tasty like this.
It's a good cold weather move. Oh no. If you're in a windy place like this, don't lose the paper, and definitely don't lose it into someone else's dish. Hey you.
Hey, you.
Now, anytime I hear a young person from China speaking English, I just think, which student of yours is that? Another thing you do not see in China is fresh vegetables. Definitely not fresh herbs. Fresh chasers on the side of the plate, right? Lee
don't
said
eat raw.
the first time she ever ate a raw vegetable was when she was 22, when she came to Thailand. I could not remember what dish was the next meat dish coming, and I was getting a little excited with the mantou. Lee said, slow down, slow down. I forgot, this is maybe even my favorite dish. It is all the pickled mustard greens fried with pork. I don't know if it gets any better than that. Super sour, super spicy, full of umami, just going in with the whole hand. Oh, it's so hot, oh man. That's what you get if you act like a kid. Need to be a little bit patient, Joel. That is mega sour, mega hot, and so perfect. Oh, what is that? Oh, you know, it's that long root. Babe, it's even, dude, the blend of influence here is incredible. That's the long root that is in the Myanmar starch dish. So cool, like 3 cultures in this one dish right here. And that is a giant bite. It is that long root for sure. That really fibrous texture. Not so warm like ginger, more rough like galangal. I said 3 cultures, but now I'm eating it like a 4th culture. I'm eating like Indian food. Maybe the reason being because we had an awesome Indian meal for dinner last night, but maybe also just because I love eating with my hands. Oh, it's so sour, so good.
Not.
Oh my gosh. Seriously. Who ordered that?
You ordered that.
With its own dip. Look at that platter. What a masterpiece, babe. Are those mushrooms?
Yeah.
And chicken feet and pork. Pork, more pork. The pork that they have hanging there. They braised this time instead of cured like this. Chicken feet. Oh my. And then those huge mushrooms. Oh my goodness. Dude. I feel like I need to pray again. Okay. I see an incredible looking piece up there. Dude. I hope you saved stomach space. I know you saved
Another
limited
stomach.
stomach space. I think that might be the best piece.
Thank
You know what? You eat first. You eat first. It's gonna be too hot for me anyways. You eat first. Hear that exclamation? I know that. I know
Yeah.
that happiness. Ooh, ah. Are you kidding me?
Chicken spinach.
ได้อยากอีกไหนเองเปิดวิดีโอดิ
卤肉
Dude, that pork must have been so soft. It just disappeared. That entire it was like a double biter gone.
The chicken that I saw is the pig.
เองเอาออกทั้งหมดเลยนะ
Wow.
Wow. 卤肉 is the way that fried spice cook on the soup thing for a long time. And do everything just so super soft.
Do you want to try the sour with some rice?
Yes. I always like the sour dish the most. They have great location here. I remember the last time we come on the rain season. Also, it's cold.
Yeah, it was cold up here. That's true. So I did know there was one more dish coming, but I didn't think it would be like the monster dish of meat like this. I was happy enough just with those two. It's already such a great meal. And then this is a bonus. Oh man, the sourness. It's just so special. Like makes your whole body pucker. But clearly this is the main event. Very cool, pretty black mushroom. Yeah, look at that. Lee, that bite you had looked so... Okay, there we go. Big, jiggly rib. And then the chicken foot. It's not my favorite, but Lee has taught me it has its own delights. Textural delights. Maybe not much flavor, but just fun factor, mega. And then an egg. And then I think actually if I finish that, I'm in danger of falling asleep at the wheel. So I am gonna get that to go. But I have to taste one of everything. You know what? Let's get some greens. Thankfully, Lee did caution me. She told me to exercise caution about 20 bites ago. Man. So actually, inside some of the buns, there would be some braised pork like this. Is there ever like a chicken foot inside a bao? No, but mushroom for sure, right?
Yes.
Or like beans. Yeah, mushroom would go great with that. Sweet and like the warm herbs, the dry ingredients like the chestnut, the goatsy, that's what would be in here. The ba jiao, the Chinese anise, the star anise. But again, we are in Thailand, so they have like the Chinese flavor profile going and then the Thai sour spicy flavor profile going. So let's try with that. Garlic too. Woo. Like straight to the back of the throat. That is spicy. Wow. The egg is very good, but in this case, it's almost for decoration. So I have this thing where I always save the best till last. And Lee is always like, just do it. We're all waiting for you to eat that most tasty looking bite first. Why do you always do it in opposite order? So, sorry about that. Last, but definitely not least. And should I follow Lee's move? The whole thing, a one-biter? Just rip it right off the bone? Excited. The cartilage.
谢谢。I see it 嘛，谢谢。这个放这的。
Thank you. Oh man, do you remember how much you ordered last time? I think this is a little bit more.
1 kg.
Is there? It's okay that interrupted. I had nothing to say. My mind was blank with pork goodness. One more, please, one more. I think I'm gonna have to ask him if I can stay here. It's okay. A Bonzo coffee will sort me up, and we can get home safely. Sometimes caffeine is just appreciated, sometimes it's necessary. And Lee, this is for you. I don't love the chicken foot, but I do love you.
How this one can change your flavor.
Yeah, it is just like nicely mushy skin. And Lee always says, the most delicious thing to eat and the least polite thing to eat on camera. Eating the hand of another animal on camera.
When the wind comes, it's cold. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
你是中国哪里啊？
广西的
广西哪里啊？
柳州。
哦，棺材木，
No.
那边呢是最好的木头，
对。
做棺材。
老板，你也知道？
我广东的，
哦，你广东来的。
Okay. 木头是什么？
木头ไม้
Oh.
哎，wood
I don't smoke, but thank you. Thank you.
谢谢。
Thank you. 谢谢.
火龙芒就有3种，
哇。
Is that cigarettes?
Yeah.
然后呢还有这一种，
I one kind of.
How do you say? 不忘了。
忘了
我不忘了。
我忘记了。
来
太阳瓜子，
哎，向阳瓜子，
然后
香烟，
香烟，然后啤酒。
瓜子香烟啤酒。
哦，中国
火车。
啊，冰麦，
3
哎 ，Happy New Year 哎，
คิดถึง
哎，Kittle
จำได้สนุกมาก
哦，好 ，OK 啊
แต่ไม่ได้สูบผมไม่
啊
สูบแต่
没手 OK
瓜子
啊，啤酒
ยกไป As they say, happy wife, happy life. But I also get the benefit because my happy wife loves to cook, so I will be a happy husband eating at home all of that flavor as well. Just gotta make it home safely first. I'm not kidding. My brain is pretty wiped right now. So we're gonna go to Abonzo. It's about 1 kilometer down the road. Love this coffee shop. Huge coffee shop. It's a roastery as well, but they just have a magnificent view, great coffee, very cool atmosphere, and then we are gonna start down the mountain. Hope you have enjoyed hanging out with us on top of Doi Chaang, one of my favorite places in all of Thailand. And I hope you have already watched the video that we made this morning. So you would have maybe watched that a few days ago. But if not, go check out the very unique khao soi meal, the northern Thai food, a totally different kind of sausage heavy meal that we had a few hours ago before driving up here. Go check that out. And as always, hope you're having a magnificent day today. Much love. Peace. Always. Love. See you for the next one. Later. That is a view, bro. Oh, man. That's amazing.
Someone's Americano.
Cappuccino here.
Look at your private personal house.
Your
How
peach.
pretty is your mocha cappuccino. Oh, that's my peach. Oh, so
Sometimes life needs bitterness too. I was down there flying the drone and Lee took my coffee order, thank you. And then she walked back down. She said, I think you're gonna wanna see this. Look at that, dude. I think she's right. And they even gave me some art in the top of the foam on the cappuccino. Slurping in paradise. Check out, oh, that is awesome. Check out these cups. The colors just look so well. The colors just go so well with that scenery. We are at Abonzo.
take a sip. I allow you. Come
Some
on.
rosemary on top and an orange, but it's peach. Right?
Yeah, peach tea.
Oh, it is peachy. It is delicious. Orangey and peachy. Thank you. I'm sure every single person here took a photo right here. You have to. Look at that view. Oh. So the first time I came to Abonzo, it was just the seating room and the roastery, and then they built a second building. And then after 2 years, they started working on these. It's glamping, which is very popular in Thailand right now, glamour camping. And then I did not know they were building this second coffee shop on top. So now you have to drive up a steep incline, about 200 meters up top. And there is a camper up here. There's a campsite. There's this glamping. Oh my goodness. It's just like the coffee tasting room down there, but it's out in the open. Gorgeous for the cool season. In the rainy season, they wouldn't even be able to have this. But season, enjoy. You drank so fast. No, give me the camera. You're gonna it'll just be gone before you know it.
Yeah. How?
It's so sweet and good.